in right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Shamrocks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Headed out right. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Young to throw it. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. 35 on the pickup. And that will set up first and goal.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Defense shows blitz. Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group, he was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Michael Dixon sends the kickoff.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
First down, Tampa. At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Man in motion here. Next, quick out wide, complete. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. We've reached the end of one on Thursday night prime time. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Bird motioning left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Pollard on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Justin Jefferson.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look. Pollard. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take a 13-point lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Tucker on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going play action. Young. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jaden Thompson makes the play. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have 2 choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem? Well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
Throw left side finds Freiermuth. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Sending him on the dime. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get in space and win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
Third and just 2 to go. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Not the biggest gain, but exactly what they needed. Just get the 1st down and keep this drive rolling.
14-yard line.
Complete right side. Burden has it. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Defense is set. This is 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Shamrocks trying to add to their lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a receiver in motion right. They give on 2nd to Pollard. And we might be close to this lead blowing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. The Shamrocks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Young on the play action. Thielens got it. It's complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Racing down the left side. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers jump some of the lead off before the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st down and 10. At their own 49.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. And they send a man in motion. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Hits the 20, the 10. And he will take this in, touchdown. The Shamrocks get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Dropping it over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Young. Taking a shot deep here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. He sent the screen here to Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Devontae Jackson takes it away.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play action with Nix. And a man is there to knock that away. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up second down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. Into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Shamrocks push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again.
42, Panthers 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running behind center with Swift. Dance away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. This is caught inside the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds it right side. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks continue piling on to this lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Hardman with a return. Doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
You could feel, even up at the booth, a full-on panic there for just a moment. But he did make sure it never overwhelmed him. He picks the ball back up. May have cost him some yards. Didn't cost them the possession.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 43. Hey, one.
Out of the gun, Young. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Ray, cycle.
Guys, what are you doing?
Ready?
Now an inside handoff to Swift. He made the call to send this one outside. It was a good one. Does wind up a few yards shy of that first down marker.
Thompson on the stop. A gain of 7.
Fourth down. Here's Young. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Shamrocks piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down give to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Young looking to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Well, tight end gets it again. They are leaning on it big time in this one. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So we've hit the end of this 3rd quarter for this Thursday night primetime game. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dive play straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
First carry here for Jordan James. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Shamrocks.
There's a dive up the middle. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Shamrocks authoring a blowout here. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He tries to sneak it, and he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
4th down? Absolutely. 3rd down? Sure, why not? But 2nd and short? It's not too often you see a sneak right there. Hard for me to really criticize when you move those chains.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. They've got a man in motion. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him. We're playing add-on with those yards.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Here's a quick throw to the left. And some of you have heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Shamrocks throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks continue adding on to that lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Power squid kick is taken in. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's a 28-yard line.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Into the hands of OBJ. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes the pocket. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1.